Cool. What's up, everybody? Today is Friday. It's finally day 8, or rather the end of day 8. It's about 11:45 right now. Just another daily check-in. I wanted to show you guys, finally got this bad boy in, so hopefully it only leads to the improvement of these videos. With that being said, let's break down today. I finally got to sleep in a little bit this week. I woke up at around 8:30. Got ready for work, clocked in at 9:30, clocked out at 6:30. No dashes after work finally. Got to come straight home, enjoy the evening with my family, watched a couple Disney videos. I finally watched, well, I wouldn't say I finally, it's not like it was on my list or anything, but we got to see Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs Disney movie, so that was kind of cool. Never seen it before, so Grumpy. If you have seen it, Grumpy, go. Bro's red pilled. Shout out, homie. He wasn't simping like the other motherfuckers, so shout out Grumpy. He was a real one. On another note, today's video, I wanted to talk about acceptance, or rather, the intolerance of acceptance. Or maybe that's not even the right word, but essentially, let me break it down like this. I don't know if you guys have ever heard this story, but essentially, there's a father, 2 sons, right? Dad was an alcoholic. Both of them are captioned, "I'm this way because my father's an alcoholic." One of them is dressed in a suit. He lives, has a nice house. His life is this way because his dad was an alcoholic. His perspective is my dad was an alcoholic. I don't want to follow this same path, so I'm gonna make a certain set of choices in order to ensure that my life doesn't go down the same way. Whereas son B, second son, says the same thing, right? I'm this way because my father was an alcoholic. And he actually repeats the patterns that his father did. So where am I going with that, right? There's a growing movement of acceptance and who's the biggest victim, right? And I feel like this is something that I've learned working at a bank, right? The ones who typically have the most money are the ones who don't make excuses, which is it's common sense, right? If you're gonna be successful, it's gonna be by any means necessary. There are no excuses. Your life is in your hands. It's your responsibility. 9 times out of 10, a lot of these social movements are going to be because they're marginalized or victimized. And don't get me wrong, I can understand where they're coming from, because I feel like I used to be that way, right? I used to think, oh, my life is this way because this happened or that happened, or I was raised this way, so it's my circumstances, my surroundings that made me this way, right? But I think there comes a point in time where we realize that we're not, I mean, don't get me wrong, our environment definitely influences our character and our development, but it is not an excuse to be flawed. I feel like nowadays, I'm not even gonna throw gender in there, but nowadays, let's just say a certain set of chromosomes likes to play victim and accept me for this because the stars align this way. Accept this from me because I grew up in this environment, right? Bad behavior is bad behavior. We should not reward bad behavior, plain and simple. With that being said, do not be a victim of circumstances. Like I said in the previous video, everybody's dealt a certain hand, and whether that's fair or not, I mean, you can take that up with God, right? I mean, he's the one who deals everybody their hand, but I mean, it is what it is, right? Everybody's dealt a certain hand. It's your job to figure out how to play the cards as best you can. And the faster you realize that, the faster you realize that regardless of whatever circumstances you were handed, hopefully the better your life becomes of it, because you choose to accept the fact that we're all dealt different hands, and you just got to play the cards as best you can and make something out of it. And you know, if you don't want to do that, if you just want to complain and cry about your life being the way it is because XYZ, that's for you. That's up to you, man. I'm not gonna judge you, but that's not what I'm about. So don't be a fucking victim of circumstances. Own your shit. Fix it. Yes, we're flawed. Yes, we're imperfect. Should we accept that? Should we accept we're imperfect? Yes. Should we recognize that we can improve our flaws and our imperfections? Yes. Will we ever be perfect? Definitely not. But we can definitely strive to be that way. We should strive for perfection, although we won't attain it, because the outcome of that is better than being a victim of circumstance. We should definitely strive for excellence. So that's my rant for the day. If you took something from it, cool. If you didn't, I don't know what to tell you, brother. Tomorrow I got legs. Looking forward to that. I'm gonna try out, well, I don't want to speak on it just yet, just in case it doesn't happen, or it doesn't happen. But who knows? We'll see. I need to check my Amazon delivery, see if my tripod comes in, and shit, maybe we'll make something happen. If it doesn't come in, maybe we'll make something happen still, who knows? But like I said, I got this fucking microphone now. Hopefully it only improves the quality. I'm not using it right now. I was gonna try to record with it, but my phone's dying and it's plugged in, so. Got legs tomorrow, hopefully hit it with the broski. Get a nice fucking leg pump in. Got my nephew's football game to go to. Aside from that, the day's open, so I don't know, maybe we'll make something happen. Maybe we'll go out to dinner or something, go to the park. I guess it's dependent upon the weather. It is pretty chilly out here and it's been raining, so who knows. But that's today's video. If you took the time again to watch this, I really appreciate it. I just want to thank you to everyone who subscribed so far. Went from 7 subscribers. Last time I checked, I was at 19. I don't know how much I'm at right now, but I just want to thank each and every one of you for coming along on this journey with me. I really appreciate it. Shit, aside from that, I hope you have a good night. Even though it's the weekend, let's get a little something in, get a little workout in, get a little jog in. Do something, man. Stay active. Make sure your heart beats a little bit. Keep that blood flowing. If you're celebrating, make sure you're celebrating something worth celebrating. Don't get fucked up for no reason. Make sure you're toasting to something. So with that being said, I'll go ahead and end it here. I feel like I'm just rambling on now. So I hope everybody has a wonderful night. See you guys tomorrow.